This is part 3 of the Opp Shop hunting find video. It's going to start right now. G'day, Neon Doom here. Well, welcome to another episode of the Neon Doom Room.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Right, I'll just do this last bag. This video is very long anyway, so I might cut it and do this as a part B. But this bag was pretty cool. I found this randomly. This was in a more expensive store. Actually, we'll move this drink over. I'll sip quickly. A bit dry around the mouth there. Alright, let's put some things on the table. Alright, so these were from, I went to 3 different stores in one day. I'll explain this one in a minute. There is a story with it. Not much of a story. But I separated all of these because I found some in one store and some in another. Now, this wasn't a very big find, but I put them in separate bags. Pixies. Yeah, so it's Surfer Rosa and Come On Pilgrim. I'll cover the front, just in case the camera happens to pick it up. But this is a great album. It's a great album, and I haven't opened it. I wonder if I can get it open. This store is usually pretty clean with discs, but you don't find Pixies everywhere. I mean, I'm sure some Opp shops have a wide variety of things, but like, I would pay better money than I paid for this. I think it was $1. I don't think it even has the sticker on it anymore, but I'm pretty sure CDs are $1. Let's open it. Oh. Cue the sound. Somebody's already taken the disc out. That's okay. I'll find the disc for this. So I paid $1 for an empty container. And you know what? They tape them up. So you assume somebody's checked it. But that's okay. The case is really cool, and I'll find the disc. That is disappointing though.
I am very disappointed!
Because I was very much looking forward to playing that. And it's been so long now. And I got this one, which is, you know, a double feature. I like the double features. They're an odd bunch to actually collect because sometimes they have 2 completely different movies on them that don't go together. These 2, we've got Mickey Rourke, Tone Loc, Dennis Boutsikaris, Daniel Cosgrove in They Crawl. It's got to do with giant mutant bugs or something. And Buried Alive. I think a cheap version of The Serpent and the Rainbow, maybe, which was a great movie. But this one has Tim Matheson and Jennifer Jason Leigh early on. And who else? William Atherton, Hoyt Axton. Tim Matheson's in it though, so I guess that's a good thing. And hey, I wonder if I should. They're usually good with DVDs, but let's have a quick look. I'll cut out any of the bits that I'm taking too long with. Really not a fan of the sticky taping. I mean, if you know the store's reliable, then it wouldn't be such a big deal. But the Pixies thing was a bit sad.
You make me sad!
2 very boring minutes later.
You ever got sticky tape stuck on your foot when you're wearing socks? Horrible. Alright. They're all on one disc, which means the quality is probably not going to be very good. The disc, minor scuffing, light scratches, not many, and a bit dirty, but cleanable. Cleanable? Is that a word? Okay, so we've got sort of a win. I mean, I think these were, yeah, that was $2. I don't think I got that cheap than $2. I don't know why I picked it up at $2. Maybe I got it at $1. I've normally been spending that much money on a DVD. And we got a Pixies with no Pixies in it. Alright, let's move to the next one. I've separated these out. Yeah, okay. So I got this one because it's a good movie. And hang on, I didn't even realise, or maybe I did at the time. It's actually sealed. Okay, so I don't know if I want to open it or not, but it's got a rip in it. Loser.
Le who? The her.
Good movie, very good movie. If you lived in the 90s, and I'm pretty sure this was a 90s movie from memory, it's got a pretty good soundtrack. I mean, like a little bit on the vaguely emo side, but great movie. Very funny, silly. Jason Biggs. Got Mina Savari in it. And it's sealed, which is kind of a bonus, but I will probably open that. Cool movie, you should watch it. Now, I got this one, and there is a little mini story with this one. I actually found this sealed recently. It's got sticky tape on it as well, which is annoying. I found this sealed. Now, I owned this back in the day, and I've moved a lot over the years, and I think I left it somewhere, or I left it with a bunch of stuff that I was going to go back and get, and never got back there, and it's dead and gone. And I couldn't find it for the life of me. With this cover, this is what I wanted to look for, because they reissued these, and they called it Resident Evil something, some other title. I wanted the red cover, like it was originally released. And I found it eventually. I didn't want to buy it off eBay. I think they were like $15 or something. $13. And I found it in an Opp Shop, and I found it sealed. I didn't really realize, I think, at the time, and I got it home and it was sealed. I'm like, well, it's actually a pretty cool movie to have sealed. So I'll leave it for now, and I left it in a stack. And then I found this one, and I think this one was $1. And this one is not sealed, so I'm going to watch this one. I'll keep the sealed one. I know you're going to probably laugh at me. Why keep the sealed DVD? Some of them actually gain value, and if I got a second one, I don't mind keeping a good one if it's a good movie. These are getting a little bit harder to find in the original red cover. The disc is in there, thankfully, and the disc is very clean, so I'm happy about that. And now, because I have 2 and 3, I can put them together, and I can watch all 3 if I want to. So I'm happy about that. Alright, last part of the stack. Running very long. I am a huge fan of the King of Queens, and I have, strangely enough, all of the collection minus the first 3. I started collecting from season 9 back, and then I stopped at season 4. So I still need to get 3, 2 and 1. So I have found in an Opp Shop these for $2 each, season 3 and season 2. Now I looked and looked and looked. I'm giving away my movies here. Come on, Tom Jones, over the top. I couldn't find season 1, or I would have bought it. No, I have a complete collection. But from memory, these were not sealed, and all the discs were in there. And I think I gave them a cursory glance, and they were all clean. They're very clean, almost like they've been watched once, if at all, and then left in the case. They're all very clean, like brand new clean. So happy about that. I'm still looking for season 1, but that's okay. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Very funny. Not everybody likes King of Queens, but I think it's very funny. And if you're married, or if you've been with a long-term partner, some of the humour is very fun, very clean. Both sets are very clean. I just broke this somehow. The humour is very funny for people that have been with someone for a long time or long-term partner. Alright, but very good. Alright, Tom, what do we got? Look, I've been looking for this at the, hang on. Yeah, this one and the next one particularly I've been looking for. Like actively looking for. Roxanne. Steve Martin, Daryl Hannah. This is quintessential, back in the day, comedy. Very funny. And it's in one of these derpy cases. Can you see these cases that look like a book? They have the finger gap down the middle here. I love them. I love these. They're like little miniature books. I've got maybe 5 of this type of case, maybe 6. I just really like them. It's very strange. Very funny movie. This is a little bit janky. The cuts, there are cuts in it. Not deep, but that might need a little bit of a buff. But look, I don't see Roxanne anywhere, and I have been actively looking for it, so I picked it up. It's $2, and the case makes it worth it as well. Alright, Tom, what do we got? This is another one I don't see ever anywhere. This is on the same level as another movie that I've been looking for a long time, Thunderheart with Val Kilmer. I think they're out of print. You just don't see them anywhere. Even on eBay, very hard to find. Thunderheart. The Last of the Mohicans. Daniel Day-Lewis from memory. Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis. Don't really see this anywhere. Found it in a Opp Shop for $2. Really cool movie. Really cool movie from back in the day. It's a little bit scratchy on places, but they look very light. Good movie. Very happy to have found this. And the last one, over you go here, Tom. I didn't know this was a movie, or maybe I forgot it was a movie, but I have the PlayStation 2 game of it, and I just thought, why don't I have the movie? And I think I saw it at the cinema. Is The Mummy, the third Mummy movie, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, where they had Jet Li, I think. Jet Li was in it. Oh, this is sealed as well. Didn't look at this one, but the case is really clean, and I love the Mummy movies, like classic action, 90s action. This could have been, this one could have been early thousands. I'm not entirely sure. If you know, go ahead and leave a note in the comments. Take that horrible sticky tape off. Alright. $2. Definitely, oh, they've done that classic. They've taped the top and bottom. Let's make me more awkward on camera. I don't mind it when they tape it once, but when they tape it 3 times, it's a bit much. Alright, it's in there. It's an old release too. It's never, I hate it when they put the dates on these. They're always in Roman numerals. Oh no, there we go. So it was early 2000s, early 2008 is what I'm trying to say. But it's still got a really basic disc cover. So I think this was the first press, or first set of pressings. Clean disc. Sticky. Why are they so sticky on the outside? Very strange. I think it was a good movie.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
I wanted to recommend it, but I'm going to recommend it. I remember that scene on the back there with the snow monster. Yeti type thing, but I couldn't remember the whole movie, to be honest. I know Jet Li was in style back then, so chuck him against Brendan Fraser. Great guy, Brendan Fraser. Just great action. When they started doing, you know, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon became big, and then they did a lot of wonderful Asian action movies, and incorporated a lot more martial artists into movies. You know, I think Lethal Weapon 4, maybe that had Jet Li in it as well. But anyway, I'm going to rewatch this. You should probably rewatch it as well, or watch it for the first time if you haven't seen it. Very cool movie. I'll put that one there with these ones. Now this was a find when I went to this store, and I was pretty excited because I like the packaging on PlayStation 2 things. I collect a lot of PlayStation 2 stuff when I could find it, and it seemed sealed. And what I didn't realize when I was walking around with it, I was actually put it at the front desk and came back to it, is that it did have an opening at the back. And I said, oh, you know, well, does it work, this and that? And she said, well, if it doesn't, you can bring it back. And it was $5. So I didn't expect there to be the game in there, SingStar Pop Hits, but I was expecting the microphones, because it's got on the front here that it's got the game, the microphones, and the adapter, the plug adapter, goes into PlayStation 2. Sadly, when I opened it, only one microphone came out, and it was the red one. Nothing else. So look, for $5, I probably wouldn't have paid $5 for this microphone. But I didn't check it when I was there, and I ain't going back to swap it over, so I've got a $5 microphone. It's actually in really good condition, so I'm not unhappy about it, but $5 is a lot to spend on a box with one. The box is pretty cool. Anyway, so that's pretty much everything. The last thing I'll tell you I found, chew gum, is in this bag. Now I already own this, but I picked it up anyway for $3. A little bit chewed up. What a great movie. This is the Ultimate Visual Guide. It's a really cool book. One of my favorite post, original Star Wars movies. that felt like a real Star Wars movie to me, that had the essence and the guts and the music of a real Star Wars movie, was Rogue One. Yes, I'm not going to get in a whole semantic debate about how dark it is and how pointless the ending was. I didn't think it was pointless. I think it was beautiful and really well made, and actually showed that not all Star Wars battles are won, but in the end they accomplish their mission. So this is a great movie, and this is a cool book. It's a very cool book. Oh, it's been written in, I didn't realise that. Dear Salam, we wish you the very best at your new school. Good luck, we hope you love it. Lots of love. Half teachers? Or is it 1 and 2 teachers maybe? Salam, sorry that your book left you, but the pages are really cool. They're very clean. It's just a bit dog-eared, like it's got a tear just there. It's a bit beaten up around the corners, but it's actually a really cool book, and for $3 I did not want to pass up on it. Probably pass it on to someone else or hold on to it again. I have 2 books maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But the pictures are really cool. It's just a beautiful book. I love movie books. I've got a few of them now, and just amazing images. Come on. And a great movie. A great movie that felt like a Star Wars movie to me. And in my corner over here I've got K2SO, this giant behemoth of a ex-Imperial droid. Yes, anyway, that was my final find, and when I took it up to the counter and paid for it, a lady said, "Where did you find that?" And I said, "Oh, I just found it over there." But that's cool, cool find. They're still about, you can find these around places. I just managed to get it for $3 instead of anywhere above 15, 20. Anyway, that's everything for now. I'm trying to avoid long videos because people don't really want to watch long videos. But I hope anyone that's interested in what I've showed today, you know, like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more Opp Shop hunting again soon. It's something I love to do. I'm going to try and get the camera in the store a bit more. I am very shy about that because some people don't like being filmed, and I don't want people's faces on the camera, and I don't want to stand out. I will talk to myself when I'm in the store. But I would like to do a hunt where I'm actually camera in hand, maybe with a friend. Maybe old mate Sis Dog at Nostalgia Button, maybe you'll come with me. Hey, bit of a heads up for you. And do subscribe to Nostalgia Button, by the way, if you haven't. Very, very, very cool show. Anyway, these are my finds, and there are a few finds, I think over 3 or 4 different hunts. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it in your heart to watch all the way through, and if you can, like and subscribe. It's very helpful for this channel. We're very early on. This is video 4, or 4 and 5 and 6 if I split it up. So, you know, if you know someone that likes nostalgic stuff, DVDs, you know, VHS tapes, toys, music, comic books, games, you know, we're covering a lot of ground here. We're a bit of a variety channel. Get them on board. You know, subscribing helps. Commenting on the videos helps. If you don't like something, tell me about it. If you've got a comment that you want to give on a certain subject, if you know something about what I'm talking about here, or you know something better than what I'm talking about here, leave a comment and let us know what you think. Smash that like and press the subscribe button. Look, if you don't find that I'm entertaining later on down the track, you can always unsubscribe. And it doesn't cost anybody anything. But I'd like to thank you for your time. This is Neon Doom, and this is the Neon Doom room. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
I'm out of here.
Oh mine, except for you. What could have been? We'll find you.